Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about leadership and apples. Are you ready? Let's get started. Well, this is the third week in a series of challenges that people gave me, where they gave me an item, in this case an apple, and said, Kevin, how's that like leadership? Or what can we learn from that thing and leadership? And like last week, the second one from Anil Kalus, who gave us this idea and said, Kevin, an apple and leadership. So here you go, Anil, and here goes it for everyone else. What can we as leaders learn from this apple? Well, first, an apple carries a legacy. So inside of every apple, there's somewhere between 5 and 13 seeds. Now, some apples will have more. It will depend on the size of the apple and the variety of the apple, but pretty much all apples will have at least 5 seeds, and some will have 13 or more. And each of those seeds doesn't just produce another apple. It can produce a whole nother tree with hundreds and hundreds of apples for many, many years. And so like that, as leaders, we can create a legacy. The folks that we influence, the folks that we develop, and the legacy that they provide to our organization and for those people and for those people's families and for the people that those people lead. Apples carry a legacy, and so do leaders. Number 2, apples are nutritious. I mean, we eat an apple because it's good. Well, it tastes good, but it's good for us. Now, I'm not saying that there should be like biting in of the leader. I'm not saying that, but teams need good leaders in order to be successful. There's something that they add, that a leader adds to make things better, just like that's something that an apple adds to our diet to help us be healthier. Teams will be healthier with a great leader, just like you'll be healthier if you eat an apple, an apple a day. Right? Keeps the doctor away. Number 3, apples are attractive. Now, I told Marissa there'd be one of these that was a bit of a stretch. Maybe this is it. I mean, I think apples are pretty. There's lots of art about apples. Apples are pretty. They come in all colors. But here's the thing. Apples are attractive. And I believe that the best leaders are attractive. No, I'm not talking physically. I'm talking about this. People choose to follow leaders. The best leaders attract followers. People say, I want to be around that person. I want to follow that person. I believe in that person. And so not attractive visually like the apple, but attractive by their ideas and their approaches and their values and their beliefs. Apples are attractive, and the best leaders are attractive. And lastly, apples have strengths and weaknesses. Now, I grew up in a part of the country where we had a lot of apples of different varieties, and so you may or may not know this. Some apples are really good for eating. Some apples are really good to make pie, my personal favorite. Some apples are better for applesauce than others. Some apples, well, really all apples, when put all together in one, make the best apple cider. The fact is that some apples are better at some things than others. Apples have strengths and weaknesses, as do leaders. No such thing. It's the perfect leader. No such thing as one leader that can do anything and everything. The thing is that as a leader, you've got things you're especially good at. Those are things that we want to continue to improve and develop. And there are things that you have that you're not so good at, that are your blind spots, that are your weaknesses, and we want to work on those. But not only working on those, we want to work on strengths as well. And get this, here's the best thing about us versus the apple. If you're a Gala apple, like you're a Gala apple and you're good at some things and not good at others. If you're a Macintosh, you make an amazing pie, right? But as leaders, we can continue to develop and grow. So yes, we will always have strengths and weaknesses, but those can evolve and change over time, where with the apple, well, it's just an apple. So there you go. Apples and leadership, there are connections. Those are important things for us to keep in mind, important things for us to learn from as a leader. And by the way, when next time you get a chance, take a bite of an apple, because it's pretty good too, right? Let me close with today's tweet. An apple carries the seeds of 5 to 13 or more trees inside. The best leaders leave a legacy as strong as an apple. Each Monday morning, we produce a newsletter called Unleashing Your Remarkable Potential. It contains information and inspiration. It contains ideas. It contains opportunities for you to learn and grow. And it's free All you have to do is sign up. All the links to do that are right here. I hope you'll do that. And I hope you'll be back here next week for another episode of Remarkable TV. See you then.